Good morning, beautiful people!
We left Coca yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Muchas gracias.
Okay.
Ciao, gracias. Ciao.
We are driving direction Quito.
And we stopped to sleep in this little town in the middle of the mountains.
We are in Baeza.
We left Coca after a few days we spent there. Was amazing. The heart of the Amazon rainforest in Ecuador. So if you lost the last video, go and check it out.
We finished our propane 2 days ago. When we came back from the Amazon forest, we realized that we were without propane, but we couldn't find any place. So we saw that there is a place close to Quito. So we say, okay, let's drive direction Quito so we can just fill our tanks. This morning our plan was to continue our trip to Quito and to visit La Mitad del Mundo. And on our way to Quito, there are these hot water thermales called Papallacta.
Hot springs.
Hot springs. So we said, why not? Yeah, could be a good idea. So let's go. It's 9 AM, so we will be there in 1 hour.
I really want to go to these natural hot springs.
Luca love hot springs, love to stay in the hot water.
But this morning we woke up, we were ready to go. I stirred the engine, I started moving, and I feel that the car wasn't moving. It's raining, and look what happened.
Ta-da!
Okay,
Let's
start to work.
And try to understand if it's something bad or if it's something that we can just fix it. If it's a hole, it's something that we can fix it now, or we need to replace the tire. If we need to replace the tire, we need to use one of this one that we have in the back of the truck. I think they are not good enough because we need to have LT tires.
If I will be able to pick it off.
Remember, in Baja California, we need 3 people to help you. Not easy. We are almost at 2,000 meters altitude, so it's pretty cold.
We are prepared for this. We have tools to repair the tire. We will see what is damaged with this tire, and if we are able to repair it, we will repair it here straight away. Otherwise we will have to put a spare one and get to a place, buy new tires. We will see what to do.
How do you feel?
I feel that today I wanted to go to the hot springs because it's cold outside and I'm here all wet under the rain, changing a tire. It's frustrating, but it's like life goes. Traveling is not always sunny days, and happy adventures is it's also about changing tires and overcoming challenges.
And being without propane. We asked several places if we can refill the propane tanks, but even in Colombia we had the same problem, that you find places where they have propane, but they cannot sell propane to private people, or they have a different bulk, they have a different gas, they have natural gas. So as you can see here, do not connect to natural gas, just use propane, LPG. The only option for us in Cartagena and Medellin was to wait a big truck with the gas tanks on it and ask to the driver, could you please take our tanks and go inside with it and refill it. So this worked for 2 times. When we just finished one tank, we tried to fill it, so we have at least always one bottle completely completely functioning and completely refill, it's not a big deal. Like, we are without fridge, without the refrigerator, without the gas for cooking, and without the gas for the heater. We can survive. It's not something, oh my god.
Okay, we thought we could probably fix it, but we can't because the tire is broken here. I don't know if you can see in there, it's all broken. It's cut from there to there. It's all cut.
Which one we will use?
This one. But it's not LT, so it's not meant to the weight. So we will only be able to drive till next place where we can
and this one
find.
is LT?
No, neither. So our spare tires are not good, so we will have to drive to a place with these tires and then try to buy new tires.
Luca wanted to buy new tires since we arrived in South America, but we spent the money for Lucky Liu, for all the issue that we had.
And just this morning I was looking these second-hand tires on Facebook Marketplace since 2 weeks. I said to Sara, let's write to the guy and start you know, asking if he can low down the price and whatever. He went on Facebook on the marketplace, and they are not there anymore. With the used tires we bought in Alaska, we managed to drive till here.
Let's get the spare tire.
Last night when we arrived was 8 p.m. We bought some bread. There is not enough sun, so the solar panels are not charging the batteries, so this morning we had just some bread and some water. I had to throw away everything we have in the fridge, because in the Amazon, like in Coca, was so hot, so humid that you cannot keep anything outside the fridge.
Okay. There's a big hole there, as you can see. There's a big hole this side and on the other side as well. We are almost ready to go. We put the low tire back here. This is the spare tire that we will be using to get to Quito or somewhere near.
Our concern that now we are 1,700 meters altitude, and in 1 hour we'll reach 3,300 meters altitude, so I think the road will be...
It's really bad
really
road, it's full of holes, that's why we probably lost this tire. Yesterday night it was dark. We don't like to drive during the night, that's one of the reasons. We can get a lot of holes, and this can happen.
We'll see you later during this, I think, long day. When it's raining,
There are a lot of slides.
in all Ecuador, the gas is $1.85 a gallon. It's pretty cheap, especially for us, that you know that Lucky Liu is drinking a lot of fuel. No one is accepting credit cards. They want efectivo, they want cash.
Even debit cards. Buenos dias. $31, 16 gallons, almost 70 gallons.
They are working on the road. We'll be stuck like in Colombia for 7-8 hours on the road, we don't know. The roads in Colombia were pretty a nightmare for us. We are happy for the travelers to come because they will find really good roads. You will pay for every road. It's toll roads in Colombia, so it's pretty expensive for the service you get. From all the Salento area south, the road is full of potholes, and sometimes you are just, okay, I need to pay for this, Depends on which part of Colombia you're traveling in. We are going to the Andes, so we will reach today 4,000 meters. So from 300 meters that we were in Coca, or 200 meters above the sea level, we will reach 4,000. So you can imagine that. The soil, the ground is loose. Luca is checking out the air in the tires. And
Abbiamo un problema.
we have a problem.
The second tire we have on the back, it's about to happen the same that happened with the other tire. It's two tires we bought in Alaska, second-hand used tires. The two tires on the back, they are the ones who have to support more weight, but they work things here. Yesterday the road was really bad. The roads in Colombia also were really bad. We're in construction. Also in Mexico we have done a lot of off-road. Anyways, they are blowing
I
now.
have a good news, because I checked on iOverlander and I spoke with some people even in Colombia, and they said that in Quito it's really good if you need a mechanic assistant, or if you need a tire shop, repair shops. It's full of this, so we are going in the right direction. The point is now to reach,
get there,
to
because
get Quito.
it's quite a road, a hard road to get there. If we blow this tire, we are quite in a mess.
Yeah. Let's see, we will really need to go despacito, 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 slowly. Wow, it's full of waterfalls along the way.
Full, like every kilometer you can see 2 or 3.
Oh, girl, look here.
Look this one, how big it is.
There's one over here, then another one here, and a small one in the middle. Quite dangerous.
This road is really bad in some points because it's raining, so it's full of land coming on the road, or pieces of road being washing away. So it's good to be going really slow.
Do you think we should go to the Terme? The hot springs or not?
I think so. We are leaving LeAw there because we are going to the hot springs. Inside the pools it's from 30 degrees Celsius to over 40 degrees Celsius, so quite warm, quite hot.
We are going to the balneario that is $9 per person. Otherwise you can even go to the spa, but it's $23 per person.
You can see the prices.
Yeah, here.
And here are the hours. Gracias. Gracias. So I'm really excited. We left our stuff here in the lockers and now we're going to the swimming pools. Here you can see, you can dry your hair. There are all the showers and all the places where you can change yourself.
Let's do this. Ba-da-da. Oh, nice.
Huh?
Yeah. But I think that one is hotter. This one is okay, but I think that one is hotter. You see?
Wow, so good.
So good.
It's too hot. You will burn yourself. Why we are wearing this? Because it's quite cold outside. We are 3,300 meters above sea level, so we are really high in altitude, and that's why it's so cold. We will enjoy a little bit and catch you later.
I see you closing your eyes and you're falling asleep. I wonder where you're going. And it is even though there is a space and time. Are you howling at the moon, waiting for an answer? Why don't you go up there and see? Become a spaceman, fly over the ocean, see how the man on the moon is doing. I wish I knew where you've been, but for now, dream, baby, dream.
The temperature of this one is really high. We cannot get down there because it's too hot for us. Probably if we stay a little bit here and slowly we move in that direction, because that water, all these pools, the water you see coming inside, it comes from volcanic water. It's really hot.
It's really hot, but this is a volcanic area. It's full of waterfalls, guys.
Wow, on the road coming here.
Unbelievable. I never see an area so full of waterfalls, even not in Mexico, in Huasteca Potosina.
It's full of hummingbirds, colibri here, because there are a lot of flowers around. I don't know if it's because this morning we're raining when we arrive, or if because in the past weeks there was a strike in Ecuador, so there are not many tourists. But look, we are completely alone. We have all the swimming pools just for us, and this is amazing.
This is one of the most popular and touristic places in Ecuador.
We were talking with hotels and all the infrastructure that usually works and lives because of the tourism. And they were saying that these strikes they had in the last few weeks
deeply affected
Ecuador.
Ecuador. A lot of people just cancel
their trips here.
You can see all the picture with thousands of people, hundreds of people. You cannot even go inside the pools because there are a lot of people here. Now it's empty and it's Friday.
So just to let you know, Ecuador now is perfect. You can come to Ecuador, you can travel Ecuador. It's all safe, it's all clean, it's so perfect. So if you're planning to visit Ecuador, it's the right time.
Come because it's beautiful, really, from the Amazon to the Andes. Now we miss a lot of Ecuador, but for now we can say that it's beautiful.
We love it.
We love it.
We are going up. Come? These are the last ones.
This water has many properties and is good for
Bones and articulation pains.
if you suffer of anxiety, stress, insomnia.
If you want to relax your muscles.
It's coming from the volcanoes. It's super hot, it's super relaxing, it's super beautiful here.
And even the view here, it's full of flowers. You can see the mountains, the green mountains.
Alpacas.
Sara saw 3 alpacas before.
Dream, baby, dream, dream, baby, dream away. Dream, baby, dream, dream, baby, dream away. Oh. Come on and dream, baby, dream away.
We were wrong. think there are not alpacas, there are llamas. They are cute anyways.
Super cute. We hope they don't spit on us. I hope it doesn't spit on me.
Look at the little one here.
Are you in a meadow somewhere? Flowers around your head.
Oh
and
my
wait for the
goodness, you're so
sunset. Ain't it easy when all you gotta do is rest? Are you laughing at the day as it goes away into the night? Oh, I know it's so funny. Do you need to speak a little louder, wake you up from this? Oh.
It's beautiful. We are surrounded by nature, by llamas, waterfalls. The temperature is great now, it stopped raining. We are clean, we took a hot shower.
Guys, the natural hot springs were amazing.
So now it's 5 p.m. We didn't have lunch, like always. Now we need to find a place where to sleep, because here it's possible to sleep, but it's $6 person. We would like to avoid this kind of cost. We will look for a place to sleep for free.
Yeah, it's time to hit the road again.
Yeah.
It's better if we start driving a little bit to reach Quito. So it's time to move. If somebody wants to know the GPS coordinates to
Yeah.
get here, there they are.
The altitude above the sea level is 3,307.5 meters.
Or 10,081 feet. It's really foggy out here right now. We are going 30 kilometers an hour, like 15 miles.
We are almost at 4,000 meters altitude, so lucky you is starting to struggling a little bit.
It has a little less power at this altitude, and the fuel is really bad. Like the mileage for a gallon, it's really bad. I have to push the accelerator to make it move. And then look, here there is no fog for a second, and then fog again.
Fog again. Problem is that we don't have food. We don't have food.
We don't have propane to cook or to
Yeah.
heat.
And we didn't find any grocery store along the way. We just had for lunch the 2 sandwiches that we bought yesterday. So we had sandwich for breakfast, sandwich for lunch.
We will probably skip dinner, I don't know.
Yeah,
And
could be.
there are signs everywhere saying careful, slow, there are bears crossing. And the camp spot where we are going is a free camp spot on Overlander, and they say that there are bears there, so I'm really excited to sleep there and to see if we will be able to see some. Try to spot some bears with your eagle view, Sara.
We arrived at our camp spot for the night. We are quite close to the main road. We don't want to go. You can go like 2 kilometers this road. Now the gate is closed. During the day you can go 2 kilometers in this direction, and there is another road that is going that direction, but we don't want to risk. We have this tire that's not 100%, and we are without propane, we are without food, so it's not a good idea to risk and to go off-road. We'll stop here for the night, and tomorrow morning we will continue.
I want to see the bears. I want to see the bears. Bears! Where are you, bears?
Everything okay inside?
Yeah.
Let's see how everything is going inside. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Nothing falls apart. Nothing. Everything is good and close. As you can see, the fridge is
Off.
empty, is off. There's just empty bottles, empty freezer, empty everything.
We run our fridge on propane.
Yeah.
We cannot cook because we don't have propane either here.
We have just some carrots, some maracuja, 1 tomatoes, some potatoes, but we cannot cook the potatoes. Some cookies. We will survive.
We could make a fire, but I think it's not. We are in a national park, so we are not allowed. So I will try to heat some water with some candles. We have candles.
I will be very happy to have something warm, a soup for the night.
Let's see. Let's try. Let's try. I'm putting some covers for keeping the heat inside. I'm adding a new blanket.
A new layer.
A layer.
We have one.
And the temperature right now it's good. It's 20 degrees inside, 8 outside. So it's 46 Fahrenheit outside and 68 inside. During the night, this temperature will go really, really low. So we will show you.
And we are at 4,090 meter elevation.
If you remember, in Canada and Alaska, 20 degrees, 46 Fahrenheit was the temperature we had when the heater was on.
No, but it's okay. It's
when the heater was off, the temperature was freezing.
We're used to really low temperature and to survive with -6 Celsius inside here. So, but we will try to avoid this if we will be able. It's not a big deal for me to stay without propane, but it's something that I would like to avoid because I don't know, I feel safer when we have everything, you know, in the camper, spare food, cans, water, a lot of water, propane, everything that in every situation we can survive for at least 2-3 weeks.
We'll put a wire here and put this one and try to heat it with the candles.
This is the first time we will try this.
We will try. If it's an epic fail, we will let you know. If it works, we will let you know. We hope that in 2 or 3 hours, first of all, the candle doesn't run out, and second, the water gets a little bit heat.
But we have a lot of candles in case. We have 4 of them, so...
This is the only way we have to heat without our propane gas.
And these are vanilla candles.
Yeah, so the smell, the perfume in here of vanilla, it's perfect.
In the meantime, we are 6 outside, 20 inside.
42 Fahrenheit.
Do you know what time is it now?
It's time to see something on Netflix.
Yeah! It's working.
Okay.
One, it's already there. Ready? It's hot, it's not boiling, but it's hot. Yeah. Guys, we'll have our romantic dinner. We'll catch you tomorrow morning. You like our new way of cooking? If you don't have it, you build it.
We love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Ciao.
Buenas noches. Good night. Buonanotte. Ciao.
Ciao.
Dream, baby, dream away. Dream, baby, dream away.